Cole and Jackson, summer is rapidly finishing up. You guys are getting ready to hit the field for real as you get ready for the new season. One thing about Lubbock Cooper through the years is you guys lose guys, but you always seem to reload. You two are the two back. Jackson, what is kind of the mindset right now on the offensive side of the ball? You lose a pretty key running back, but you're back. You have Michael Deaver back. You have Ryan back as a second-year starting quarterback, which you guys haven't had a whole lot of at Cooper through the years. What is the kind of the frame of mind for you guys offensively going into this season?
Just execute. Like, we have enough players on the team, and in general, like, we have a ton of kids stepping up, and that we're going to fill roles, and that's not going to be the issue. It's just going to be if we can execute our plays and play our brand of football. If we can play football how we want to play it, then we're going to have a great season. So
Cole may look at me kind of funny when I say this. One thing about you guys last year is for the last several years, you guys, what you did, the success you had almost too much to do with what the defense did. The offense kind of had some struggles. Last year, the offense could do some things a little bit differently. Some of that was Ryan, some of that was the new offensive scheme. How much confidence did you guys gain from last year that you carry into this year on offense?
With last year, with Ryan and a few of our young guys, we went out there and they played great as being underclassmen. So with this senior year for most of them coming, I think we're going to go out and play our best football yet.
What did that change for you guys defensively, knowing you didn't have to maybe be perfect, you didn't have to make everything click at all, you knew that the offense could kind of pick you up?
Yeah, it's just the trust we have and the chemistry. If we have a bad down in football, we can always rely on our other side of the ball to pick us up and bring the energy.
I'm not trying to make it sound like the defense let you down, Jackson, because they were still pretty dang good.
Not at all.
How much did that help you guys as you kind of took some steps forward, knowing that defense was still salty like that?
I mean, that helped the young offense tremendously because we knew that we don't have to be perfect, you know? Like, we don't have to go down and score every time because we know our defense is going to get some stops. It's going to happen. I mean, obviously, as offense, you want to score every drive. That's the goal. But it helped, especially with everyone being so young and maybe not as, I wouldn't say confident, but not as just kind of jittery. So it kind of helped, like, especially when to start off a game, the defense would get a stop first drive. You know, that would really help the offense calm down and get locked in. So
you've been kind of a Swiss Army knife the last couple of years, able to do some different things. Now with Hibbler gone, you may have to kind of become more of a focal point. You guys have some home run threats. That's a little bit different than the past two. Are you kind of eager to step into that role, whatever coaches have in mind?
I'm excited. I've loved what I've done the past couple of years. You know, anywhere I can be useful is where I want to be and what I want to do. So if that means stepping in and playing mainly one position or whatever it is, then I'm excited to do it. And we have a ton of other guys that are going to do the same thing in their position. So I think it's going to be a good year. I'm excited.
I'm coming at you blind here, Cole. I don't think you guys lost a ton defensively. I know there's guys back on that side of the ball. What do you have to do now to take another step forward to kind of continue that LCP tradition on that side of the ball?
Yeah, we have a few returners, but with that we have more new starters, and we just got to trust them and get their confidence up. So when they go out for the first time starting on Friday nights, they know that we trust them and we can all work together.
What is it about the mentality for Lubbock Cooper defense that makes you guys so good year in and year out?
I think it's how hard we play and how hard we're coached to play. So we're going to run 100% in practice and be ready to play the same way on Friday. Nothing's going to change. We're going to play as hard as we can go.
Jackson, I've mentioned Ryan early on. Year two, as a sophomore, he really took some steps. Just talking to him in baseball and talking to him not long ago, he's elevated it mentally, emotionally. How big a key is he for you guys?
No doubt, man. Ryan's a heck of a QB. I mean, especially being as young as he was, taking on that role, he did it tremendously well, really. I mean, there were a couple of young, I mean, he was young, so there's a couple of mistakes, obviously, that are going to come with it, but for the role he stepped in, he's just going to keep building. I mean, he did great sophomore year, I'd say, and I think he's just going to get more confident and just keep rolling. So.
And strange as it may sound, Cole, what did you see in Ryan from the other side of the ball during practice that kind of saw him grow up as the year went on?
As a sophomore, there's not a lot of sophomore QBs that are going to start on Friday nights. And to see him go in and play with confidence and know that he could go out there and compete, it helped him a lot. So coming into junior year, I think it'll be even better.
You guys get him to talk a little bit more?
Right.
As last year.
He's definitely, I mean, he's not, I will say he communicates well. Like what he does say, it's not a bunch of, he doesn't just go run his mouth, but when something needs to be said, he's going to say it. So he's not scared to talk by any means, but he's just a little more calm and collective than a lot of guys. So.